Let's roll. Here we go. We got an hour and 4 of tape here we're going to try to go through in about half the time. All right. First play from scrimmage in this one. Little toss. Zone toss here, so we're just... it's a little zone toss with a couple lead blockers pulling around the edge. There's nobody pulling, no one pinning, so this is really just, again, zone toss with a lead paired with it. You can get a better feel of the look from the end zone here. Let's see. All right, good stuff up front. Like I said, zone is the look, so we're watching angles being taken. This is going to look and feel very wide zone-like, right? You'll see Joel and Hudson there working that double team. We're ace to the top here. We're going to try to climb and run people past. This is a great job from Joel. His linebacker takes care of himself, and you need Wyatt. Feel out. Sort of the pathway there, and a great job again. I think that's Posick who does it, or we'll see from the other view. A great job forming the tunnel. This is a nice run. It's a nice run to start, 8 yards. The good thing about this film is that it gives us the ability to see both sides. Yeah, you're talking about multiple offensive linemen in this formation. 7 deep for you here. Nice little concept to start. 2nd and 2. Play it through, and then we'll talk about it. So, looks like we have an alternate tight end in here, down here, 86, whose name is escaping me at this moment. I know I covered the team, but I think he's a relatively new face. Jags are just going, let me see here, make sure I get the coverage right. Looks like, yeah, they're just playing man with a low hole Rob underneath. Good route from Elijah. Good throw from Deshaun. On this one, there's a look at the end zone. So you'll see 33 is just on quarterback eyes off the snap here. So Deshaun does a good job of kind of just patiently letting that route work open. Good job, good protection up front. One-on-ones. DeWand, Teller doing a great job. I mean, that doesn't get any easier from a pass game perspective. That big of a window to throw into. You know, everything cleared up. Look at it from the other view. Clean. Hit the dig. We're good. All right. 1st and 10. Figured out the illegal shift stuff. I will share that with you tomorrow. This is technically an RPO that they can throw. If he wants to throw it, he can throw. This is not good because they're playing man coverage and your numbers aren't good out here. So anytime it's 3 over 3, right, that makes it challenging. Can't throw it, hand it off. Let's see what we get up inside. Orbit motion. Good double by center and right guard. Making a cut off this. Mike Backer, press the hole, boom. Good cut too, man. That's exactly what we want, right? Duo to an extent. So you watch up front, you're getting a bunch of down blocks. It's just like essentially the same as power, right? Which would pull the backside guard up and through. But we say we're not going to do that. We're just going to read right here. So, right, we're going to press the hole. He commits. And then we're going to make the cut off of this block to this block right here. So you are the one responsible for that as a running back. See it right there? Good run. All right, so we got Elijah in at fullback, getting funky out of... still think this is just 11 personnel. Pretty surprised on this shift that there wasn't a flag thrown. There 100% should have been a flag thrown on this play. I mean, there might have been. I didn't see anything, but that should have had a flag. That gives you an indication of what's going on here. I would like the fakes to be better. If we're going to run this stuff, can we extend the football? Can we show it? Can we make people commit a little bit more? I don't think you get a great commitment on this play, which ultimately leads to not much. I just would like on some of these plays here, can we flash the football? Sometimes flashing the football have such an impact on the linebackers. Right? So just takes the commitment of one player. 33. If you get 33 to bite a little bit harder, you got a chance. Get away with the hold there. 3rd and 5 out of empty. Looks like it's 11 personnel. As this is Strong. Pierce Strong here. Aikens there. Bunch of man coverage indicators. Really like this. Man, this is really challenging the rule. We got leaning. Football hasn't moved. We got left tackle is. I mean, that's the old Chiefs. I can't remember his name. Juwan Taylor. I can't remember who it was, but that was the whole issue there for a while. I really like this concept against man, largely because you're in a stack bunch set, and what you're saying is we're going to make whoever's sorting out, like they have to sort out how they're handling these 3 players, right? So somebody's responsible for out, vertical, and in breaking in some way, shape, or form. So what we're saying is let's sell mesh, let's return outside, right? So we're going to sell that. We're going to push vertical here, in breaker of some variety, and we're going to follow that push and then just confuse the DBs and have an outbreaker off of it. Pretty simple stuff, but it's you'll come to see these are all it takes sometimes to beat man coverage. See how this stack creates confusion, opens up the window. Jags did not go away from their man coverage in this game. This is who they are. From Watson's perspective, the O-line's dealing with the boss front. That's Biggs on the left, Biggs on the same side. So you're definitely sliding protection to get man over man. Pickup is pretty clean. Get an exchange stunt inside. Does a nice job handling it. Yeah, man, this is good stuff. Pick up 3rd downs. Those are fun. Quarterback's view. 1, 2, 3. Top of the drop. Clean. That's easy. Easy money. All right, 1st and 10. So we are back with, I think it is Whiteheart there. So that's back to 11 personnel. Could use David back in a serious way. This should have been a good play. Hudson, my man, you've got to be ready for him to run underneath you. Right here. Like, this should be quarterback just get in the way. We should at least gain some yards. Block down. I mean, Tillman's kind of in a bad spot, so that's going to happen. But at least if you can create some confusion here by the quarterback just being in the way, you got to gain something. And Elijah Moore, man, you could come in and help here a little bit. These plays can't be zero. These can't be zero gains. I think just like in little moments here, Tillman's got to really fight to sell a route here that gets him into this better spot. Just a chance to run by him, right? If he's going to take off because he sees Judy going, get yourself with a chance to take a flat angle and be able to stop. It's just these little details that they're missing on. And these are why plays of this variety go for no gain and ultimately get a penalty, and it's the worst outcome you could have. So there you go. All you want. Don't need to keep watching that play. Let's move on. Now you're 1st and 20 because of the holding call. Out of pistol. It looks like we're in 10. Is it 10 personnel? Yeah, this is 10 personnel. The Browns are playing some more 10 personnel because of the tight end situation. So right side, you're getting double slant, and then you're getting this very popular left side concept that I'll talk to you about. So if Watson likes the leverage, he can throw either slant route he wants to the right. On this side over here, I think we're getting in breaker here. I'm not sure. I'll cover that route in a second, but you're getting a swing block with the back over here. So you're getting a lead swing route throw if you want it. Jags ran this a little bit in the same game. These teams are running pretty similar offenses. They got to be able to complete these slants. Like, I don't know if they're not flat enough on these. Obviously, teams are jumping it. I mean, I thought the Dallas one last week on Amari was there early. It feels like 25 might be there early again. Certainly what Amari thinks. But they got to complete, like, these are just, like, slants, man. Like, get to the football immediately and catch these. They missed so many of these slants. I only think they got one of them. Like, got to be better on these. They're easy yards, and now you're 2nd and 20 instead of 2nd and 12, which creates a much tougher situation on the play. All right, talked about this one in covering Jerry Jeudy's concept stuff here, film room. On the right side, let's just go through the route concept. The Jags are bringing 4, so you're going to get stick dig on the left with an over route to occupy, a clear out, I should say, from the right side with, I think, a curl. So here we go. Conceptually, let's draw it up as we do. So Cooper's going to be on an inside release dig. I don't like the spacing of this. I think Cooper could start wider, even though your time to throw is not great. You're going to get an occupied player here to take this hook defender out of the window, preferably jumping that. You're going to get a through route into an over from right to left, hopefully occupying this player from, again, jumping here. And then you got a curl on the backside. Actually, I think he runs it at more of a inside push 45 look right here. This is what we got. We are trying to really see if we can get this answer over the middle of the field. If not, we have some time in the pocket, we can come over top if we feel good about it. As a last second, if we're working through our progressions, right? So 1, 2, 3 on the over, and then 4 is the curl on the backside. I would like to find some of these if we can, right? Like, okay, don't feel good about left side. Boom, let's come back. I understand your right tackle is getting beat. Common theme too often right now. But if we could get back to Jeudy, like there's an answer there to get it to 3rd and 7. Now, in this scenario, to Watson's credit, he extends, he makes a throw, and it's a catch. So here's what I would say. I don't really love Jerry's effort on this. Like, he's got a, coaching point on scramble drill. Alrighty? So what you try to do is if you're shallow, turn up, up, up. If you were running like a vertical route, you come back and you work away from direction. You're playing like recess football here. So in this scenario, what I would like Jerry Jeudy to do is press up and then hard left foot in the ground and come back to the sideline. He doesn't really do that here. He just kind of drifts. There's no like desire to create that little wiggle room of separation, and they really get lucky to complete this throw. I'll show you from the end zone view. Preferably the other side is a little bit cleaner here. So DeWand on the right side is the point of concern. I think he's blocking Armstead here, so a bigger body defensive end type. I mean, Armstead's more of a DT than an interior player, but he just gets pulsed. Like, at this point, he gets a little lungy, and then he gets Armstead holding his right arm and then swim moving over the top. So Watson can't really work to Cooper. He can't work to the backside. But this is bold. It works out, but Jeudy's situation there could have been undercut. That could have been a turnover. I think the Jags thought they might have had one there on the sideline. Right, so we're going, again, orbit motion. Little toss fake. I love this. Just like these things just open up everybody. Like, seems so minor. Like, are they really going to run orbit and they're going to toss it to him with Bell leading it? No. But just, you see the amount of expansion it causes this second level to bump over. So you're here, 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 dropping in case you get something out here. And from doing that, it creates such a nice void for the curl to come sit in the right spot. So it's simple, but it's beautiful how it can open up answers for you, right? Pull the center, not the backside guard for the edge. Does get beat. Don't love that. Pulling Postage out there. He's not really handling that role very well. A little too aggressive. Gets beat back inside. But Watson does a good job getting that football out there. Here's a look at it from the quarterback's view. Watch what it does to the second level. Creates two people thinking they need to cover one right here. Opens up a big void for Judy. So 8-yard gain. Love 8-yard gains. Under center. Presumably just running duo here. Sorry, I haven't been watching the chat. I'm sorry, guys. If you have questions, let me know. Pull that up. All right, so yes, this is just a little duo. Again, cut off 33. It's kind of hard to see him because things get muddied up here. So you're cutting off of Devin Lloyd. Press that whole left side. Cut right. Get what you can. Sometimes duo's pretty and sometimes it's ugly. Here's the better view from the other side. Right, so we got 33 unblocked. You know, do what you can. Sometimes it's good. You got to get better movement at the point of attack. All right. So it looks like 11 personnel here. All right. Let me see here. Go through this run concept in the right view. All right, so this is just a tight end insert. So we're going to tight end trap. Preferably would have liked to get this where 95 is really shooting down inside and you can be here, football, and bend it back. But giving him some credit because he feels that trap coming and he's the reason this play is blown up. So see it from the end zone view. Offensive side, 95 does a great job feeling this concept. It's kind of hard at the back's angle to cut off of this back left. It's just not enough space. So get downhill and get what you can. 2nd and 8 now. We're going empty. 2 players chipping the edges. Little tight end screen. Do a nice job here after the Jags are kind of sitting on it. Watson does that little inside pump fake, gets the football out. Give him some credit on that one. He made that play come to fruition. Let's watch it from this view. This little inside pump fake gets, I think that's Josh Hines Allen. Could be wrong. Might be Trevon Walker. Actually, it is Walker. Gets him to bump inside, so that's quarterback-driven play. Nice job. 1st and 10. Back to 7 offensive linemen. That toss zone with a tight end lead or F lead. You could consider Harris to be more of the fullback. He falls down, so you don't really get the lead part of it. Nobody said offensive linemen are all athletic. What you would like to do is be able to get through there and create a void, right? Nice job by Foreman getting what he can. Really, this Jags win the point of attack on this one. There it is. 2nd and 9, so not really much to be gained there. Back to empty. We're back in 11 personnel because you got Pierre Strong on the left. Well, there's 2 routes that want to be thrown by Watson here and why this play is sort of dead early. Inside leverage here, taking away that slant, and then he doesn't come back to the square in behind it. So he wants to go right side here. He's making his choice. Doesn't feel comfortable because the safety does a good job on this side. Looks like cover 2 to me. Red 2 down here in the low red zone. Jumping this. Watson wants to throw it. Also, as you'll see, not aided in the slightest by the left guard. I don't know if Joel was expecting help. Probably shouldn't have been. But there's no anchor there. And I am continuing to feel like we have seen probably the best of Joel at this point in his career. Not the best player right now. Not a legend in every way, but not seeing the same Joel Bitonio as we've seen for a long time. If you enjoyed this Browns Film Breakdown content, such as the Monday offense review, Tuesday defense review, get unique access to those film rooms the night of, as well as many other daily pieces of Browns film room content and much more, including articles, chat specific features, and much more. Again, support us, join us at brownsfilmbreakdown.com for unique Browns content unlike anywhere else on the internet.